Greetings. Yeah, it's like 234, 35%. 35 breaks down into an 8. That's karma. How is everybody? Everybody doing good? Good deal. Yeah, I was listening to a reader earlier and I would have to agree. I would have to agree with her and him. I listened to two. I would have to agree with her and him. We have to release a lot of this negativity that's just not serving the highest good of all. It's just what it is. And I mean, some of us come here with a purpose and a mission. Make a wish. Yeah, and activating these very, very ancient abilities. It's just what it is. You can't expect everyone to understand or care. You can't expect everyone to understand or care. And that's fine. That's fine. We're really not concerned. We're really not concerned with CERN making alchemical fool's gold. And, I understand that there's a lot of businesses. There's a lot of businesses out there that profit in many different ways. Many different ways. And, there's some of them that they really just don't like the intuitive healer's abilities. However, I do agree with tarot being for entertainment purposes only. I kind of like that. I like how you threw that in there. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. With the destiny swappers and the weird things that are going on the planet. And, it's what it is. I mean, if I were to tell you that I dated a reptilian Nephilim, you would think I was crazy, and that's fine. I wouldn't really care. I'm more concerned with the lead singer of Smashing Pumpkins coming out and telling that truth. It's for entertainment purposes only. We know how Smashing Pumpkins is just really entertaining. That's what it is. However, when you talk about archons eating loosh and reptilian hybrids sucking the essence from children, I can remember speaking with Christine about that. I had a reptilian entity removed from me. It's a simple Google search. Reiki for reptilian removal. It's just what it is. And I mean, truth be told, I'm incredibly terrifying to these individuals. And that's fine. I mean, when I hear that they live off of fear for entertainment purposes only, it's just what it is. Because, I mean, let's face it, I've got a lot of that immortal energy in the cards, and I'm truly the fuck around and find out kind of guy. And it is. I'm looking for more Earth Angels because I don't want to fuck around and find out. I just don't. However, I do. I learn so much from you guys and girls. So much from you guys and girls for entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. And it's just what it is. I mean, I don't consent to anyone attaching cords to me or harvesting my energy, because I mean, energy is energy. And I mean, it's just what it is. I mean, when you sit back and you brainstorm new ideas for meditation, and I mean, let's face it, fear really doesn't exist. It's false evidence appearing real. And the true aspect of fear would be love. I didn't even see that shit. I wasn't paying any attention. I don't care. I'm talking right now. Yeah, that illegal surveillance shit, that just really doesn't bother me. What, 444 right now. Signs of a winner. So, I mean, it's just what it is. I think I'm going to change my meditation up, and I would be focusing on that fear aspect. Because, I mean, having 5-star reviews and telling you I'm the fuck around and find out practitioner, It's just what it is. I think I'm going to change my INFJ meditation up to calling back fear, right? Because I don't think that any of these individuals deserve that shit. It's what it is. And energy is energy. And if it's my energy or a Pisces Sun, Gemini Moon, Leo rising, Phoenix energy, there'll be fire behind it. And it's what it is. I can't do anything about that. But I will be changing my meditation up. I thank you for that tip. We'll see how it turns out. We'll see how it turns out. And it's just what it is. I mean, I don't know, because I keep hearing that every time the fire and water master calls back their energy from certain situations, it just kind of like yanks the rug out from under them and causes the sun to shine down and expose the whole thing. And I hear that these individuals are coming face to face with God. Is that true? It's just what it is. So, I mean, you can find the face of God in anything if you look deep into it through the astral. That's just what it is. You'd have to activate your astral side, though. I mean, God is everything. Let's face it. Everything vibrates. Everything is consciousness. Everything is alive. And I have pumped out enough plasma Reiki around the planet on another channel, and this one kind of. I mean, not really. If y'all have ever seen any of my plasma Reiki videos, it's just what it is. There's a method to my madness. There's an absolute method to my madness. Thank you for that. 333. We really don't give a shit. We really don't give a shit. You're not going to control me in any way, shape, or form. I can control myself and my energy. And I do appreciate that tip about calling my energy back and just kind of yanking the rug out from underneath these situations so that those individuals can see the face of God. It's just what it is. I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. For entertainment purposes only. It's just what it is. And I mean, I understand that, some authority figures have probably been duped into, and it's what it is. I mean, we obviously want to save authority figures the time, trouble, effort, and energy of dealing with these individuals. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. And you gotta keep in mind. I mean, come on, Pleiadian Greys are the warriors that just came here to eradicate that shit. So it's what it is. And whatever happened to Lyra Ray? Does anyone know? Does anyone ever know what happened to the Princess of Pleiades? Because I haven't seen her put anything out for like 5 years now, and I've always kind of worried about that, knowing that they were targeted and fucking sold. Who knows? Who knows? I know they were selling Earth Angels at one time until they found the fuck around and find out guy. It's just what it is. However, I do agree with that. Taking the Jeffrey Allen method and using my rockets of desire through Jose Silva mind control and calling back fear energy. And it doesn't really matter who it belongs to. Energy is energy, and I can direct it and utilize it any fucking way I choose because it is my energy if it's based on anything to do with the sun and God. That's what it is. I mean, if it's ordained by the universe, then it's fucking mine anyway. And I do have 5-star reviews. So please keep your crooked fucking thumbs off my 5-star reviews until we get this figured out. Sound good? Good deal. Let's do a quick energy read, shall we? We're going to do a Destiny Oracle. Yeah, since there's a lot of destiny blockers and swappers and those fear-based individuals that like to use fear as a control factor, and I just don't have any of that shit. As Dolores Cannon taught us, to be able to ascend, you have to remove the fear and separate yourself from the karma. So just be basically like tossing them off into a California wildfire. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about about lizard brains surviving in the desert for entertainment purposes only. It's just what it is. You got to keep in mind, I've met reptilian shamans that showed me some of the coolest fucking healing I've ever seen in my life. And I utilize the technique to the best of my ability. I mean, they were a little bit more native. To the, was it fucking Blackfoot Hills Mountains or whatever in Nevada. That's what it is. I mean, you got to keep in mind the native aspect of it is going to be a whole lot different than the. Have you guys seen that Lizard People documentary? It's what it is. It's pretty cool stuff. It's what it is. I mean, when that light being fucking his whole gimmick was how him and his friends fucking spotted a light body that was just kind of running around. It's just what it is. just what it is. I mean, that's what Dolores taught us, is if a fan is spinning real fast, if it goes so fast you can't see it anymore. It's just what it is. It works through vibration, frequency, and energy. And that's kind of what Tesla said. If you want to unlock the secrets of the universe, think in terms of vibration, frequency, and energy. And, you know, they do. They really don't like my connection to the divine, because, I mean, basically all I have to do is sit in the gap where the temporal meets the super temporal and sit on my reptilian brain and just ask the higher self to control the energy for me. And it works out quite nicely. It really does. Using rockets of desire from the Jose Silva method to send, basically what you do is just imagine a disc and you put everything on it. Now, I don't recommend the CIA's HemiSync method for an INFJ. It will fucking destroy your life. It's just what it is. Once you balance both sides of the brain, it unlocks the doors to things that you probably just don't want to unlock the doors to. Me, I don't really care. I have 5-star reviews. So for entertainment purposes only, thank you for your tip. Thank you for your tip. This was, I mean, there's only so far shady motherfuckers can run around the tree until the sun just, you know, because the sun is going to bake them anyway. It doesn't matter which direction they go. They can go this way or that way. The sun's going to shine down sooner or later. The sun does this number. Whether the earth is flat or fucking round, the sun still does this. It's just what it is. Thank you for that beautiful tip. And, you know, I really don't care what, you know, because, I mean, and it's what it is. I mean, we have to let bygones be bygones, but hearing that angelic crystalline aura on the 4th of July being swamped with fucking rich lizard men on an island eating children, it's just what it is. For entertainment purposes only. I don't like that fucking energy and anywhere near my business. It's what it is. It's not very healing. And I mean, come on, let's face it. Some hybrids don't even know who the fuck they are until I tell them. And then they're so happy. They're really happy people. It's just what it is. Some of them, you open up a can of worms that can't be closed. And I really don't care. I just don't. It's simple enough. God got us all that is. Angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light. That should be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself, as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. Sweet is because, I mean, when I hear they don't like my spiritual protection, I'm not responsible for what people like. When they don't like my spiritual abilities or my ask and receive that's infallible, it's just what it is. I'm not concerned with. That's why I don't ask for shit. It glitches your matrix, and that's fine. That's fine. Thank you, Spirit. However, you know, I do firmly believe if two shall see, so shall it be. That's why I let you say it first and then go to the higher self, and so mote it be. It's just what it is. Thank you for that, Spirit. Now, I hear some of these dark practitioners are having a difficult time surviving, and that's sad. For entertainment purposes only, I can't do anything about that. Thank you, Spirit. It's just what it is. I mean, we're wanting to free up our energy. I mean, come on, let's face it, it's free energy. And, you know, my abilities can only be used for positive healing purposes as an earth angel for the earth. So for the highest good of all. It's always for the highest good of all. And, you know, there was like a missing link that I was trying to find, and I do appreciate that. Thank you for that, Spirit. It's just what it is. And thank you, readers, for entertainment purposes only. I mean, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. And let's face it, when Christine removed a reptilian entity from me in a laundromat, I almost threw the fuck up. And it's what it is. When a woman can almost make you throw up over Messenger, you know, she's a god. She's a goddess. It's just what it is. I asked her, I was like, did you just go inside me, Christine? Am I pregnant? What the fuck just happened? Thank you, Spirit. Fucking for real. We've had a very nice friendship ever since. Anyway, when I asked her, how did you do that? She said years of practice. And I knew right then that I would need years of practice to whatever I was going to fill my days with. Thank you for that. However, the INFJ generally can cut time in half. We don't cut corners. We just dedicate a lot of fucking time behind the scenes that you don't see to different techniques, methods, tools, tricks, tips. Thank you, Spirit. It's just what it is. And it does. I mean, if two shall see, so shall it be. When you say it first, it just works out a whole lot better for me. It works a whole lot better for me. It is what it is. If it's ordained by the universe, it's what it is. Thank you for that, Spirit. And I'm not really concerned. Now, I did hear a lot in the Pisces reads about this lone wolf energy running around in the cards as a Pisces Earth angel. A lot of Lyrian energy as well. A lot of starseed energy. It's just what it is. And I mean, I personally do not have any problem with the reptilians. I just don't. It's the whole Nephilim aspect of an evil that can't be fucking shook out of these people. That's what it is. And you may try. You may grab them and just shake the shit in. You can't get that evil out of them. You just can't. Thank you. For entertainment purposes only. Thank you, Spirit. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. And yeah, I do. I really, really like those tips, tricks, tools, ideas that you give me that, thank you, Spirit, that I just fucking. One of the readers said, the real gatekeepers and watchers are fucking taking over. And I thought, well, Aries, Mercury, Venus is the god's morning star, goddess of fucking war angel energies. Thank you for that, Spirit. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Liquid metal feminine intuition with a connection energetically to the divine. It's just what it is. I confirmation. I hear they played around with the QHHT practitioner doing past life regressions. Did they really? Did it fucking yeah? the right path. There is not going to be a change, and the left-hand path will be open to whatever the fuck I do. So it's what it is. Thank you for the beautiful 5-star reviews. That's what it is. I mean, calling back fear that doesn't fucking exist when an energy is energy and it's all based on your positive intentions. It's just what it is. Thank you for that, Spirit. And for the highest good of all. It's always for the highest good of all. Do left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. And I mean, I think that'll help put an end to any of these lingering negative energies that have been around my business, my family, my community. Did I mention my business, my clients? It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Cards in the upright. Yeah, cool. I guess you saw that sleight of hand. Fuck, that's some beautiful ideas for entertainment purposes only. That was a beautiful idea. I appreciate that. It's just what it is. Oh, focus on the trust. There you go. It's just what it is. Granted, there's going to be a lot of truths that come out that you're just unaware of that are a simple Google search because they have to tell you. That's where the whole conspiracy and theory fall into situation. A theory, you do not know how it began or how it will end. That's why it's a theory. And conspiracy means what the fuck it means. That's why you don't know how it began or how it ends. That's why it's a conspiracy theory. So you can trust that energy is energy. And, if you've got individuals that are feeding off of the fear of others, that's what it is. I get off on that. I had a young autistic girl today make a comment about she wasn't evil and she thought I was being rude. And I said, yes. Have you met Dolores Cannon? So you go check it out, Indigo, Crystal, and Rainbow Children, and tell me what she says about autism. And that's what it is. I mean, when it comes to special people, let's face it, and I'm incredibly fucking rude when it comes to protecting special people. And it's just what it is. I mean, when I hear that, our INFJ is dangerous, I have a little joke that goes with that. We're not the, hey, little boy, you want some candy and come back to my lizard brain island with me? No, we're not that kind of fucking scary. We're like, hey, fucking lizard brain, did you just offer that kid candy? We're that kind of scary. It's just what it is. What do we? Oh yeah, diligence is upside down. There's not much in that intention that they're going to be able to avoid. It's just what it is. I mean, if their intentions had diligence in it, they wouldn't be hiding in the dark. That's what it is. I can't do anything. And you're absolutely right. What's done in the dark absolutely comes to the light. And, don't go into the light, Carol Ann. It's just what it is. What do we need to be aware of? Our blessings. Thank you. We'll be focusing on our blessings. We'll be focusing on the blessings. And I mean, being able to transmute that energy and give it to a fucking tree. Give it to my little elephant statue right here. It's just what it is. Energy is energy. It's what it is. And they're talking about, a master alchemist that can transmute basically anything. It's just setting your intentions. You ask the higher self and the angels for what you want, and then you sit back and you watch the magic happen. That's what it is. Yes, there was a post earlier about, don't think you can catch them slipping or asleep just because they're by themselves. Means, means that's the ones that are protected. It's fucking, I'm not going to repeat the rest of what she said. It's on my Facebook if you want to go hear it, but that's what it is. I mean, my spiritual knocks on the wall and shit, I think all the time, what would happen if that was someone's heart or brain? Oh my God. That's what it is. But they talk about being afraid of my spiritual protection and whatnot. However, my clients get a kick out of it. It's just what it is. So I'm telling you, you'll hear and you'll see it. They'll catch it. They're not fucking completely oblivious to the weird paranormal INFJ shit that goes on in my house as a high priestess energy. It's just what it is. What do we need? Oh yes, illumination. Oh shit. I hear those that are following the light that focus on shame as a control factor. It's just what it is. I have no shame. And you can shame me all you want to. It's just what it is. If you've never read the first testament of the Illuminatium, it would fucking explain to you how the system works. It's now kind of crumbling because it's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Tell the higher self what you want and then let the angels do it. And it's what it is. I mean, when you talk about that ancient energy, and I mean, come on, let's face it, summoning that djinn against an earth angel, that was the dumbest fucking thing they could do. That's like summoning an evil demonic entity up against God's Holy Ghost. It's just what it is. I can't do it. A ghost is a ghost with the most. It's just what it is. Anyway, what are we going to be exploring? Ooh, 2 want to come out. Do I take 2? Yes, look at that. Oh, we will be exploring success and pleasure. It's just what it is. And I take absolute pleasure in bringing success to the situation. So it's just what it is. As soon as I hear a reader talking about entities that feed on the fear of others, is what it is. I feed on the fear of those entities. So it's just what it is. Thank you for the beautiful 5-star reviews for entertainment purposes only, of course. For entertainment purposes only, of course. It's just what it is. Just what it is. Anyway, I have to get back to meditation, especially with the veil so thin at 3:33 that's coming up. It's just what it is. Yeah, and I do want to give a shout out to the readers that keep picking up on that 888 energy, because there's 2 aspects of that. There's either the aspect of the karma or the aspect of the blessings. And with a life path 8, because it does. Now, I think the key to the 333 aspect of it, when you have that 888 and 333 and 1717, I do appreciate that. I put it in the comments of one of the other videos. Because, I mean, that was the whole thing. My NDE, that was the first thing I saw, was 3:33 a.m. And I never could figure out, was it the 16th or the 17th? And then when she said, 3:33:17, I thought, okay, well, cool. There's my confirmation. And that's why 1717 was so important. And I have to apologize because I just completely overlooked that. I was more worried about myself. I was more thinking about me, since they've cost me 17 days twice for being right. That's what it is. Once with the federal government, and I don't know how the fuck that ever happened. It's just what it is. When the feds are supposed to cost you 30 days and they only cost you 17, chances are it's for a good reason. It's just for a good reason. And it's so much magic and shit going on. I mean, that's where I came up with the whole glazed donut face, like they were under a spell. It's just what it is, because I'll ask them a question, they shut off. And then they look up, and you can tell that whole fucking possession of that entity that had been following me has pretty much taken over. Now, and I mean, that's the thing, is now that we have figured out how to shield and repel and send those energies fucking running scared, that is going to be a concern. It's just what it is. That is going to be a concern with whatever portals those fucks are opening, because we do have women in Texas cooking dogs and blaming it on the 11-year-old devil, and to me, that's going to be a demonic gin whisperer. They make a book about the fucking gin whispers. That's what it is. And I mean, I wasn't there, but if it had anything to do with like the paranormal footage of Irene Bedford getting arrested right around the same time I was from having to deal with one of these fucking entities, it's just what it is. I've got a 5-star client whose daughter is locked up right now that went through the same shit as Irene Bedford. So it's what it is. It's a truth that they don't want coming out for entertainment purposes only. So it's just what it is. However, we've got to release that negative energy from the past, and keep putting the puzzle together as it so slowly as fucking. It's what it is. Patience is needed. You got to keep in mind, Dolores Cannon was spoon-fed by the higher self for 23 years, so I was prepared for at least that. I got a long way to go, but when you hear a 30-minute to a 1-hour reading, and it does, my new system of let them say it first, so I can fortify it as a manifestation. It's just what it is. It works out better for me that way, and it just works out better for me that way, and it's ordained by the universe. So you never get what you want, you get what you need, and that's what it is. How does Pisces do it? Well, I just fucking told you. So we don't have to ask that question anymore. How does Pisces do it? Well, I just told you. So do, and I don't ask for anything. It's just what I have no need to. The universe always provides. But when I hear one of you say something, and I think it would be for the highest good of all, we just go ahead and take that shit up to the higher self, that connection to the most high that they don't like. We do. We just go right from under your feet and over your head and see how it works out. That's what it is. I'm kind of tired of natural disasters coming to me in synchronicity, named after people that I know on holidays for entertainment purposes only. It's just what it is. We want to step out of that realm of ignorance. And yeah, it's what it is. I mean, when I hear these people talking about archons eating loosh and things of that nature, and it's what it is. There's going to be a lot of weird shit, a lot of truths being told. However, I have to remove my energy from that. I can't have my energy involved in any of that situation. It's just what it is. And I mean, knowing that they've been, trying to keep me in fear for quite some time, and just astonished that I'm not bothered by any of that shit, and that's the thing. Oh my God, he's a psychopath. He has no fear. No. I'm a QHHT practitioner. It's just like Doris said. You have to remove the fear, and you have to forgive. We're breaking karmic contracts, and mine are basically all pretty much cleared after unalive magic didn't work. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. It's just what it is. Because when I keep hearing them talking about doing their rituals and their blood sacrifice, and then you got Hurricane Dexter, and it's just fucking. It's what it is. It's kind of odd, don't you think, for readers to talk about them doing blood ritual sacrifice, and then poof, we get Dexter in the news. And most people don't believe things until they see it on the 6 o'clock news, and it's right there for them to see. It's right there for them to see. It's just what it is. Just what it is. So yeah, I mean, confirmation. Okay, gotta go. Namaste. Do.